It's Heather from Cheerfully Twisted, and in the second lesson we're going to make a basic dog. I certainly do not claim for a moment that I was a designer of this. I think that every balloon twister in the world pretty much does the same basic dog. So I'm just going to show you that, and later down the road I'll show you some poodles and wiener dogs and floppy ears and things like that that you can do. But right now the basic dog was a great start. So you're going to put this on again. Remember to give yourself that little extra onto there. And you're going to blow it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I count each in and out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let a little air out so it's pliable. Tie it off. Okay, so now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a little face. That's about a 2-inch bubble, maybe 2.5 inches, and you're going to turn it around the 10 times like I showed you. Then you're going to put it between here, make it nice and easy to hang on to. And you want a couple spots here that's more like 4, what's that, about 3 inches. It's a little bit longer than the nose. Then you want to do one roughly the same size. And now you've got these two here that are roughly the same size. I want you to take them and twist them into each other. Okay? Now how much you twist them is really up to you, but you want to make sure that it's not just going to come back apart on you, because you don't want to be watching a child walk away and all of a sudden the balloon starts falling apart on it the moment he leaves. Okay, now not everybody does this little ball, but I kind of like to give them a little tiny neck, and I'll show you here in a second. See, it's only a little tiny neck. That just kind of, I like when their heads can move a little bit. And you're going to do his legs, which are going to be very, very much like the ears. Doing that. Another same size. And now we're going to put the legs together. I'm sort of learning how much I twist things just by doing these videos. I've kind of just got used to doing it, and I don't always know exactly. So now you want a body. I'd say give them a nice size body. You know, you kind of want the body be a little longer than the legs, right? And then you want 2 back legs. Which once again is 2 cylinders of the same size. And you're going to take those and you're going to twist those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly. I think that's about what I do. Now I think this is really the only difference, I think, in the ones that I do. I find that when animals are left like this, we'll take care of the tail in a minute, but the back legs seem to come apart quite quickly. The kids are playing with them, fiddling with them. So it's a little bit of a tough twist here, but I do it at the end of almost every one of my animals now, just to make them a little bit more sure to hang on. So I want you to squeeze the air out of that. Okay, because yeah, you see, just about unfurled on me. Nice and soft. Okay, and you're going to make a very soft, small bubble. Now this one's called a pinch twist. You're kind of going to take, you see, here's the seam and here's the seam. You're kind of going to take this stuff and you're going to put it together. Okay, so you can hang on to like the legs and whatever and the other arms. And you're going to take that little ball between the 2 seams and you're going to pull it up and twist it. And that is called a pinch twist. Okay? And what you get out of a pinch twist is this little ball. I actually did it a little bit big. But it's a ball that you could use. It can hold the tail up. Put the tail down. Let's say for right now we're going to have one with the tail up. Okay? You see how this is uninflated still? So what you can actually do at this point, go ahead, like, bend it, and then start forcing the air out and back in. Out and back in. And what that's going to do, he's going to give you a bendy tail, which is kind of cute on a dog, right? So now if you've still got some extra, you can go ahead, you can do this. I forgot scissors, hang on. Okay, just give it a little trim at the end. Make sure you're still hanging on to the other end nice and tight. And then tie it off. Cut off the extra. Cut off the extra on his nose too. He really doesn't need that much. Now look at this. I brought the balloon and got the camera all set up. Never thought about scissors or markers. I'm usually far more anal and organized than that, but you gotta give me a break. I'm new at this video thing. So now with the dog, you kind of want to give them a little kind of a happy face. So, am I on camera there? Okay. So you're kind of just going to give them a little eye, an eyebrow. If it's a girl, give them some like your little fancy eyebrows. Kids like that a lot, especially if they distinguish whether it's a boy or a girl. And sometimes they do. And I'll show you this in a minute. I just give it, see he's got, that's his mouth. I'm showing you at an odd angle, but that's just done from down there, and his eyes are up here. Okay, so when the child's looking at it, everything is on the same plane, the same, you know, it looks really cute. And I find a lot of balloon twisters don't put faces on their animals, and you'll actually get a lot of kids who are used to that, and when you put a face on it, they're really impressed. And then from then on, I think you've got them ruined, because from that point on, they don't want an animal without a face. So they're always requesting a face, which, like, come on, what doesn't need eyes and a smile, you know? So anyways, this is your basic dog that's teaching you a pinch twist and also how to bend your balloon, which is just basically, you know, you're making this weak, and as you puff it out and put the air back in, you're just causing weakness here. Not weak, I mean, it's still really good and sturdy, but it's weaker than this, so you get that curl. And that's a really nice touch too. I think puppies should have little curly tails, and you can do it however they want it. You can put it this way, you can have it down, you know, it's really up to the child. They can fiddle with it. Personally, I like it like that. So that's Doggy. I actually don't make this one a whole lot. Kids don't request him a ton, but he's a good starter one, and you learn a few skills that you can use a lot later on. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care. Bye.